Now, this is going to be a list of ignorant encounters I've had on the internet, and there might be at least five. So I'm just going to say the top five, okay? They're not in any particular order, but there's going to be at least five of them that I mention here. And I'm going to say why they're not okay. But I have screen captures of this. And while you can say that my reaction was a bit extreme, this person didn't message me again. The first message this person sent me, mind you, by the way, this man was a gutless turd who only went by JB, and his picture was not a picture of himself, but the for the site, the custom image for someone who doesn't have a picture yet. And his first message to me was, "Let's see them tits." And I said, "Well, first, I want you to know I'm currently tracking your IP address, and just so happens I know people near you, believe it or not, and they're excellent marksmen. They have silencers too. I've just told them where you live, and they've spotted you. Don't worry if the bullet goes past you at first, or if they shoot you in the leg. Just tell the police it was a stray bullet, because it was, and it was a warning. I didn't tell them to kill you, but if you send another message like this to anyone else, I will know, and I will tell them to kill you. I hold your life in my hands." Now, this person didn't message me again, but I also blocked them. But I left some time in between there to see if they had the balls to message me again. Man, it is not okay. Not every woman's going to react the way I did. Some people are just going to block you, some people aren't going to say anything, and some people are going to be worse. Some people will report you to the site and say, "Look, this person is sending out messages asking to see women's tits, and they may be doing it to everybody, including people who are underage and whatever. They may start saying things about you that you don't fucking like." Don't go into someone's inbox and send them something that you wouldn't want someone to send you if you were them. End of it. Okay? Now, this other one. This guy named Mark, he said, "What's up?" I said, "Not much, wondering where your shirt went." Now, I wasn't flirting with him. I wasn't being disgusting. It's just the fact that 90% of the guys on this site that this message took place on have their shirt off or have just their abs in the display picture. So I said, "Not much, wondering where your shirt went." And he said, "Maybe I left it on your floor last night." Winky face, haha, JK, and I'm playing Xbox. I said, "Could you not?" And cool, what game? He said, "Could I not what?" Question mark. And Gears of War 3. I said, "Nothing." Cool. He said, "Next time I'll leave my pants at your house." Okay, this is when the final message was sent by myself. And I kind of ranted a little bit, but it wasn't, it was, I said, personally, because what he said was, "Next time I'll leave my pants at your house." He also made a reference to the fact that his shirt was on my floor last night. This guy had never messaged me before, so I did not merit that kind of attention, and I did not expect that kind of message from him. But he said, "Next time I'll leave my pants at your house," and I said, personally, before you start being a total and complete ass, before you start being a total and complete goddamn pervert, maybe, just fucking maybe, Marcus, you should consider if a woman wants your goddamn advances. Yes, I'm cussing you out. I'm telling you that I think you're a worthless piece of shit because you're so damn skinny. I bet if we met, I'd be able to knock you down if I sneezed in your direction. I think I can see through you in your picture. Which was true. He's very skinny. He doesn't have any muscular development to speak of. So if he's bragging about his body by showing that picture, basically what I'm going to say is abs on a skinny dude, while attractive on some of them, are like tits on a fat bitch. And I know a thing or two about that. It's just kind of mandatory and a custom. Like, a customary. Now, this other guy, this next fellow, he was speaking ghetto at me. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Mexican, or a Chinese person or a Japanese person. Do not come at me speaking hood or Ebonics. I will not respect you. There is an English language, and not all of us speak it, but if you can, you should. Instead of saying what this guy said, "What's good, Ma? What's your number?" I said, "One, my name isn't Ma, Ike. Two, no way in hell you're getting my damn number." He said, "Why not, fatty?" To this I responded with, "Ha ha 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 ha, really? I'm laughing so hard. Ha 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 ha." He said, "Yep, really, love fat bitches with attitude." I said, "Aren't you out of luck that, even though I laughed, I don't take kind to being called that word." Okay, here's what I said. I'm gonna start that again because I completely fucked it up. I said, "Aren't you out of luck that even though I laughed, I don't take kind to being called that word?" And then, for someone to assume that they love fat bitches, I suppose if you love fat bitches, go hang out outside of a Weight Watchers meeting, my friend. Now then he responds saying, "Maybe you should stop eating Burger King and hit the gym." And I responded saying, "See, this is the part where you stereotype me, right? This is the part where I'm supposed to get all angry and sad and cry into my pillow because I'm supposed to think that because you don't value me, no one ever will. Let me straighten you out, because you obviously judge people before knowing them. You also don't know how to show a woman respect, and that alone makes you worthless than the lowest life form I can name offhand. Although you could if someone, I don't know, knocked you off of your damned high horse, and made you realize that no woman is on this planet to serve you, take orders from you, or be disrespected by you. Also, stop hitting on me. You're coming off as a huge douchebag with no class or manners, and the biggest ego I've ever seen. You disrespectful, desperate, idiotic piece of amphibian shit. Good lord, please shut the hell up." And his response to me after that was, "Oh, fatty, why are you mad? Come on now. Please don't be. It's life, but cool, I will leave you alone." And I blocked him. I blocked him because I saw no point in furthering the interaction. I saw no point in giving him, attention. Because people like that don't merit my attention, as far as I'm concerned. And one of these other ones was somebody just randomly sent me an anonymous. It's called a question, but this was just a statement. They sent me "fuck you" and they were anonymous. And I said, "A, claps, hands a cookie, hugs you." One, because you spelled it correctly and you didn't use the letter U. Bit aggressive on the exclamation points though. Two, because, well, isn't that what you wanted, to sound tough and get a cookie? Three, because you seem like you need a hug. All that anger. I'm a sarcastic bitch. I am. I'll just admit that right now. And I'll say whatever I want if I think it's going to get someone to leave me alone. Now, there was this woman that, or not woman, but there was this guy. These are all from the same site, by the way. I have not been harassed, hit on in such a disgraceful manner on any other site, but this Meetme site. Um, and I'm not, and the site used to be called My Yearbook, which means it was mainly inhabited by teenagers and their parents, and it still is, which is kind of sad. I mean, I'm 22, so I can kind of handle myself, but when a grown ass man is perving on a little girl, or a grown ass woman was perving on a little boy, that's probably happened before on this site. I wouldn't put it past people because they're obviously perverts. But anyways, I digress. But this guy said he made this status: thick women are sexy. Can I explain something? Am I the only fat girl that considers thick to be an insult? Because one, it actually means stupid, and two, it makes my damn skin crawl. It makes me cringe. The guy calls me thick. I said, "You and that word disgusting, classless, and disrespectful." Because to me it is. And those are the only ones I can really find, so I'm going to cut this video at the end of this. But yeah, those are the experiences I've had on the site that's known as Meetme, that was formerly known as My Yearbook. I wouldn't really recommend the site unless you're okay with blocking half the people, which I can block them, and I do.